Well, like one of our main uh, benefactor in terms of partnership is the African Development Bank. The National Agricultural Growth Scheme, NAGS, Agro Pocket, is a scheme that is funded by the African Development Bank. That is where we have the wheat program, then the rice program, both dry and wet season, and the maize and cassava. That is a program that was funded by, it's actually a budget support. So it's a loan. It's not as if it's given to us, but we'll pay it back. It's to the tune, to the sum of $134 million dollars. Then um, we have other products too, like the SAPZ, for instance, which is this is the next step that Mr. President is looking at, is how do we now add value to the production of the commodities that we produce by processing it locally, processing it in the area of production. So the SAPZ, the Special Agro Processing Zone, is also um, a product of the African Development Bank. So first batch that came of the half-trade contract for the supply of 2,000 tractors of Belarus models. There are four different types, 500 of each. We have the 80 horsepower, we have the 90 horsepower, and from each of the horsepower models, we also have two-wheel drives and four-wheel drives. So we have received right now, as of 2 weeks ago, I'm sure there are much more now, because we had 200 containers in Lagos at that time. We also had about 20 containers on their way from Lagos that day, and what we received at our holding area was about 200 tractors. So hopefully, like I said, before the end of March, the guarantee that the contractors have given us is that all the 2,000 plus 9,000 implements. We have a major boost from JICA, like I said, Japanese International Cooperation Agency, to the tune of $100 million to support rice production in Nigeria. So this is a major boost. And, that will form part and parcel of that wet season cultivation.